firsthand. Joining me now is former Indian Air Force Chief, Air Chief Marshal Fali Major, the man who was heading the Indian Air Force at that time. Fali Major, I want to ask you, Chief, Tahavvur Rana landing in India, in Indian custody today, what does this mean in terms of a breakthrough in the investigations and taking forward the attack of 26/11 and the retribution that the country has been expecting following that terror attack?
It's fantastic news that the government today has finally got this guy through the extradition from the United States, and I'm quite sure that a lot of unknown aspects of the drastic 26/11 attack will come out once he's put through the interrogation, and I'm quite sure that he's going to sing along very well for us to know what happened. But I'm disappointed about one thing, that it's a little too late. Because if we had hit those guys then, probably this guy would have been history by now.
Well said. Chief, you had said this earlier as well, that you were ready, the Indian Air Force was ready, and the strike should have happened at that time. Can you take our viewers through what was the situation? Did you make a presentation to the then political leadership, and what was their response?
Soon after this attack, that our preparations had started, that this is a terrible, terrible attack. We've lost, I think, almost about 170 people. And I'm sure that the government would ask us to take some kind of action. At that stage, we didn't know whether it would be the Air Force, Army, or whoever. But we were quite sure, and as Air Force men, we prepared our own alternatives. And then... now coming to your question, yes, I think it was the third or fourth day after the attack that we were called into the Prime Minister's office, the three chiefs, and of course many others who were related, who were involved in this. And we were asked as to what kind of options we have to launch a retaliatory strike, a precision strike. And we gave out our options that we will be ready to undertake the strike if asked in the next 18 to 24 hours. That's it.
What were you told when you offered that within 18 to 24 hours you would be ready? Was there a response from the other side?
No.
Nothing at all?
There was no response. And in such matters, whenever you put forward an option or a proposal, our mandate ends there. And then it is left to them to let us know. And once this was done, when we went back, we kept those plans active. Actually, we did it very quietly on a totally need-to-know basis, and only the people and forces which were involved, would get involved in this operation, were informed. But we maintained this readiness for quite a long period.
How long?
I think almost about 10-15 days.
Should we have acted decisively then, or is the present dispensation of a nature that is more in tune for taking decisive decisions? What would be your view on that?
Mine would be a one-word answer, and that is Balakot. Now draw your own conclusions.
All right. A man of few words, Fali Major, always forthright, always somebody who calls a spade, has made his verdict clear.